Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today we will be continuing our British campaign. And last time we left off, we were faced with this screen, a German battleship, a cruiser and a light cruiser against some of our cruisers and torpedo boats. A little small engagement to get the blood flowing. Never hurts anyone, does it? So, charge! Let's go in. Torpedo boats, let's go. Full steam ahead. Torpedoes, oh yeah, my torpedo boats, I'm gonna turn them off for a while. Eight torpedoes, yeah, those are proper torpedo boats. So, there she is. Enemy battleship, 6 kilometers out. And the main course of this engagement. I say, girls, bon appetit. Go get them. Torpedo boats, detach, please. I am so gonna lose the dasher here. I am so gonna lose the dasher. Oh my god, what did I do? This is what happens when you are overconfident in your ships, I suppose. But I can still make this work with this ship. Yeah, I can still make this work. If she doesn't take too many more hits like that. Blasts. Oh my god, light cruisers, for crying out loud. I killed my own torpedo boat, ladies and gentlemen. Friendly fire overkill, sure, why not? Screw it. Heavy cruiser, you're done for. Come on, torpedoes. Before my light cruiser blows me up. I swear to God. Seriously. Light cruisers, oh my god. Yeah, that just happened. Both my torpedo boats got destroyed by friendly fire. My heavy cruiser... Oh my god, I'm a bit, shocked here, really. I mean... Oh my god. Yeah, that just happened. Okay. You know, take a deep breath, move along, and continue the struggle, I'd say. Fortunately, I still have my light cruisers. And last time we saw an enemy battleship go down by concentrated high explosive fire, so... Main guns, secondary guns. We're not out of the fight yet. That was a serious blow, though. The Fürst Bismarck is taking heavy fire. In fact, she might even go down. 17% buoyancy. Now it remains more or less stable. No, 2%, 0301, yeah. Okay, that was something. Now I see a light cruiser that decided to park. You know what happens to ships that park? The same thing that happened to other ships that were moving very fast. They die. They die horribly. And now there is only a battleship remaining. My confidence has increased tenfold. But I'm still utterly frustrated. I guess that's why you know, only build fleets with battleships these days. What's the point of a torpedo boat in a situation like this? Yeah. Move around, don't get in the field of fire. Yeah, I know, but... Light cruisers, detach. You stop firing. You may continue to fire, though. What the hell? Skirmisher, turn around. And resume firing. Enemy battleship is slowly but surely taking more damage. Light cruiser, move in, prepare for torpedo attack. Heavy cruiser, try to keep drawing its fire while you can. Skirmisher, break off, break off. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you dare with your 12-inchers. The other two are closing in. Ooh, damage to the main tower. Now that is useful. I don't want a shitty angle, thank you very much. Heavy cruiser, come on. I will fire a torpedo at this battleship, even if it costs me all my warships. Normal torpedoes, please. And yeah, turn around. Turn around. Yes, thank you. Now I can die in peace. Skirmisher, just keep running. Keep running. Destroyed main gun. Yes, is that the aft gun that went down? Please tell me it's their primary... perfect, perfect. It's a 10.4 incher that went down. The 12 incher is down as well, so they only have a frontal gun remaining. Turn around. Don't get in range of that 10 incher. Or whatever it was. Is it a 10 incher or a 12 incher? 12. No, 10. Pardon me. Now this is a horrible torpedo angle. Skirmisher, turn around. But let's see if we can make it work. Well, no. If the enemy ship moved like... well, I don't know. 28, 30 knots, then this torpedo might have hit. Might being the key word. Of course, it was a horrible torpedo angle as well, so yeah. The enemy battleship is done for. Well, what can I say? This was a horrible start of today's episode. My poor torpedo boats, killed off by my own light cruiser. Of course, my light cruiser did do a lot of damage this way. So, hey, silver lining. Now, what else do we have? The Duke of York versus enemy torpedo boats. Yes, please. This can be fun. It's been a while since I had a battleship fighting against a couple of torpedo boats or destroyers. Let's see, the Duke of York. It's not one of my most modern battleships, however. If there is one ship that I am confident that will beat up these torpedo boats, then it will be the Duke of York. Slow down to 18 knots, please. It's one of my faster battleships and reasonably heavily armed with 4-inch secondaries. And it will be these 4-inch secondaries that will bring me victory today. I have no confidence whatsoever in my 11-inch guns. Target the next one. Just stop them from charging in, and everything will be fine. Secondaries continue firing there. Where are the others? Come on. Row, row, row my boat, they are gonna die. Yeah, it's obvious my 4-inchers are the only weapon that matter in this engagement. I might as well turn my 11-inchers off completely, but you know, on the off chance they do get a hit in, they will straight away decimate those torpedo boats. Okay, one down, one to go. Well, and a couple of others, but no idea where those went. I keep rotating because I really don't want to get surprised by him. Maybe they're keeping a reserve, I don't know. Maybe they just ran away. They did the smart thing. First hit on the S10 and another one. The moment will damage one engine of these ships, then they're toast, then they're no longer a threat to me. Although I do notice that the enemy torpedoes have increased range. So the German AI is working on torpedo tech. Their torpedoes shoot further than mine right now. This is a very dangerous situation. And I fear that I must start focusing a bit more on my torpedo tech as well, to keep into the, well, torpedo race, as it were. If the enemy can shoot me from 5-6 kilometers with torpedoes, I would like to be able to return fire with them as well. Enemy is to the north. Come on. Where are you? A good thing I noticed about those torpedoes. Up until now, all enemy torpedoes have been, you know, 0.9 kilometer range. So, yeah, this is a fun surprise, actually. It shows that German tech, in this regard, is better than mine. It also means that I want my secondaries to fire at the target. Come on. What the hell are you aiming at? Well, that was almost in the right direction. That was a hit. Right on time as well. Now, Duke of York, full turn, should be fine. And the enemy torpedo boat is neutralized. Slow down to 15 knots and come about. Let's see if the other torpedo boats decide to move in now. Kinda curious. Though if they decide to remain out of sight and I get a end battle screen, then yeah, I'm gonna take it. There we go, 5 times speed, enemy is to the north. Oh, that was a torpedo that detonated. I just saw a random splash and I was like, what? Well, 10 times speed, so yeah. They're disengaging. 1 hit with my 11-inchers on a torpedo boat. To be fair, that's more than I expected. 30 times speed, please. Yeah, I know the enemy is to the north. Ahead flank and anti-battle. They ran away. I'm not gonna pursue them. 2 torpedo boats gone. Well, that compensates the loss for my 2 torpedo boats just now. Horrible start there. Build ship. Replace them. Well, let's talk about my fleet status for a while. I have 3 ships at sea. 1 in battle, that's the convoy, probably that's still coming up. We got a lot of ships being repaired right now. Well, a lot. There are still more ready for service. And we still have 4 months until the dreadnoughts come into service. We have an Empress of India class with low crew. 4 months, yep, I'm very sorry. I'm not going to add more crew members. The Magnificent, well done, you served your duty. We have a Raccoon class, and another Raccoon class. Those are relative new ships, right? No. No, the Liverpool is the new one. The Raccoon one is even no longer buildable, nor do I have any upgrades for it. So remove, and remove. The 3 of them are scrapped. We're still building 53 ships right now. We're repairing 46. As you can see, with an active fleet of 100 ships. After these few engagements, the Germans are down to 73, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire is down to 36 vessels. And, well, of course we can also see it here. However, the politics screen also gave, you know, a bit more info, and it's always nice to see. Okay, we got a light cruiser of the Thames class. A very small light cruiser against a almost smaller heavy cruiser. I got to fight it because, you know, the transports, I do not wish to lose them. Can I do it though with a single light cruiser? Let's find out. Enemies to the east. Full ahead flank. 10 times speed. Torpedoes offline for now. And transports, please run like hell. So, the forward. A lot of 5-inchers and semi-5-inchers. Supported by a couple of 3.9-inch guns. And, of course, side-mounted torpedo launchers. However, I do not expect to be able to use the torpedoes in this engagement. Weather looks fairly clear, and we have engaged the enemy. We're going to smoke up, turn broadside. Enemy scored their first hit, that is unfortunate. However, I should have more firepower than this heavy cruiser. Now let's see what we can do. And we engaged light cruiser 2901. I would like to see the AI recycle names of ships that have been destroyed a bit more. Shouldn't be too hard to make, I reckon. Because let's face it, for a torpedo boat or a destroyer, a name like 501 or 2901, yeah, that's fine. But for a heavy cruiser, it feels, you know, it feels off. That ship feels too large to have a number, in my personal opinion. What do you guys think? I'm quite curious. Let me know in the comments down below. Enemy cruiser has lost quite a bit of structure already. So far, I'm having a clear advantage. I like these light cruisers. They're small, but yeah, right now they're more than capable of tackling German heavy cruisers. With a bit of luck, of course, because, you know, these 7-inchers, if they hit, well, they will do quite a bit of damage. This German ship costs 2.1 million. Mine 1.6. So yeah. The armor. If only they armored this ship up a bit more, then it would be, you know, a decent enough tank, I suppose. But right now, nah. Smoke up, please. The only advantage they have is this. And this is annoying. Oh, but one of my last shots knocked out one of their engines. Oh, that is perfect. He can no longer get out of range now. Oh, that was very lucky indeed. So my casemates are blasting away. However, I lost one of my left side casemate guns. So we gotta remember that and mostly keep my right side of my ship, the starboard side of my ship, towards the enemy. Second engine has been downed of the enemy and there is a lot of fires happening. Oh my. She might actually burn to death if my cruiser continues like this. Oh, they're getting a bit close to their 7-inchers. We got some flooding damage on the stern. You know what? Fire AP rounds. Let's see what happens for a second. Does that get the job done, 5-inchers? Ricochet, ricochet. Oh, we got a flooding. We got a flooding. No. Let's switch back to HE. Yeah. Say what you want, but their belts is decent enough to hold off my light cruisers with armor-piercing rounds. Enemy is flooding more and more. They got standard bulkheads, so I'm surprised. 0.9 kilometer range on these torpedoes, so these ships are clearly older. Smoke up, please. I rather not get hit if I can avoid it in this engagement. Enemy is between me and my convoy. Usually I really hate that, but seeing that their engines are knocked out, yeah, it's okay. It's only a matter of time now, so I guess I'm going to fast forward this and watch the enemy burn. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A simple victory. A simple victory indeed. Now let's see, what is the status of these ships? They're all damaged. Here we also have a damaged ship. And yeah, the entire Mediterranean force is out of combat for the time being. So are you. Go back home, please. I mean, look at that. So yeah, I think I'm going to... You know what, let's check the research first. What's the status again? 3 months until the new rangefinders come up. And oh, I want them, and I want them now. 6 months until we get 5,000-ton light cruisers. Well, if you imagine right now, my light cruisers are like 3,000 tons. They're very small. It would be nice to have new cruisers, I suppose, but no need to rush it. Oh, a German revolution. Yeah, you know what? In a revolution, I'm willing, new government, I'm willing to sign a peace treaty with you. However, oh my. Before they sign a peace treaty, I'm going to make sure they have no heavy weapons remaining. I do wonder, though, if all my ships are battle capable. I fear that some of these ships might actually be damaged. I'm not quite sure. I wish I could check and make sure for 100%. I don't always trust this list here. Even so, if they're damaged, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 battleships with some light cruiser and mostly torpedo boat escorts. 3, 4, 5, 6 battleships, heavy cruiser, light cruiser. I should be able to win this even if my fleet is damaged. So yeah, let's find out. 6 battleships versus 8. The enemy has more heavy cruisers, but I got 6 light cruisers. I can take those heavies. Enemy has 6 light cruisers for torpedo boats. My torpedo boats should be able to keep them at a distance, otherwise my battleships will murder them. I am confident I can win this, assuming my ships are at a decent fighting condition. Let us see. This could be a lot worse. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 damaged ships in our line. The 1 heavy cruiser we have is basically useless. That is a bit annoying. Can't be helped. She will retreat straight away. And then we have the skirmisher, a light cruiser that has taken, around 30% structural damage. She can still fight. I'm gonna keep her in the fight as well. Let's quickly set up the fleet, shall we? We got 8 battleships. The heavy cruiser may retreat. Then we have a screening force of 4 ships. Make that 6, please. Then we have 2 torpedo boat groups and 1 extra. The extra will go to this division. Okay, I'm not gonna bother checking what ship is on what side. With very large engagements, I do tend to do that. Right now, nah, don't really care. Enemy is in the northeast, so in that direction. So, battleships, let's turn in. Screening group 1, go here, 19 knots please, and torpedo boats, let's just... There we go. Go in a holding pattern for now. I want you to gather up first. And the second torpedo boat group is pretty much ready for service straight away, so you will escort the battleships and let's go. Number 3 and number 4, let's go, let's go. First torpedo boat group is pretty much set up, so you can move in as well. Battleships, not too close to the torpedo boats, please. Let's not get blown up. The last battleships are forming up. Very good. The light cruisers are forming up as well on that side. Excellent. So, northeast, eh? Torpedo boats. I am moving my torpedo boats a bit in a erratic way. That's due to the weather. I don't want the enemy to get very close to me, like something that happened a few episodes back against the Germans. They just showed up at point blank range at my battleships. And while it was a very fun battle to fight, it was also a very taxing one, I must say. And I rather try to avoid that this time. So, First shots fired, 1.6k damage done. One of their torpedo boats is most likely pretty damaged. Yeah, there she is. My torpedo boats have reacquired her. And the second torpedo boat group, yeah, is almost complete now. Yeah, this torpedo boat is a goner. In the meanwhile, my light cruisers. Ahead flank, please. Battleships, God, catch up. Are these? Yeah, my 2-inch guns on my torpedo boats. Let's wait until the fire is gone. Okay, now you guys can start moving in again. First blood is on me. And the enemy lost sight of my torpedo boats. 10 times speed, please. Let's see, we got the King George, Redoubtable, the Royal Oak, the Ocean. The Ocean, not French, please. I wanted to go with Océan or something, but wait, I'm playing the English right now. We got the Erin, the Hood, the Montague, and the Canopolis. Great. Torpedo boat spotted. So, torpedo boat group 1, turn away. Number 2, turn back and away from the front of the battleship division. Give them a relative clean line of fire if you can. Turn that way, turn that way. Okay, the enemy has found my battleships and is returning fire. Battleships, secondaries on that target, please. Primaries, hammer the star down. King George, turn around. This torpedo boat group, turn around. And you guys, turn around as well. I want extra fire support for my battleship line and the front. Just in case the enemy decides to continue their charge. Well, 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 the Admiral Scheer. I haven't seen you in a while. Did the Scheer actually survive that large battle earlier? I think she did. I think, yeah, I was complaining about wanting to kill an admiral, but never been able to kill her, so, you know, this is a matter of pride. Kill her. In the meanwhile, my torpedo boats, I am in need of you. Reform in front of the battleships. Scout ahead. The skirmisher was already a damaged light cruiser, is now taking even more fire. Not too worried though, she can handle herself. Okay, my torpedo boats are moving in and are pissing off a battleship. Well done, Ariel. Don't ram a battleship, the battleship is bigger. Torpedo boats, reform and provide screening. Make sure your all torpedoes are active. If the enemy wants to charge in, let them. They won't break my lines. Battleships, no, fire here. And watch what happens to the Wuppertal. Hello. We bring presents. The Mecklenburg. Woo. Very nice. Main guns, secondary guns. Correction, secondary guns. Oh man. Poor Germans. Although they did score a nice hit on one of my torpedo boat groups, I think. You know what? Torpedo boats, fall back behind the battleships. Yeah, the Brazen is out. But 4 enemy cruisers for a damaged torpedo boat. Sure, no problem. Battleships. Primary guns, secondary guns. Ooh, yes please. And when this thing goes down, the Kurfürst Friedrich Wilhelm. All guns on these cruisers. I know the battleship is a more interesting target, but, you know, with 2 ships close together, yeah, I'm gonna target them. This game mechanic, yeah, I'm abusing it maliciously. Okay, torpedo boat group reformed there. Second one, don't go too far. Light cruisers. I got a job for you. Turn around, target the enemy light cruiser and bring her down. Battleships, turn. And all guns on this unidentified battleship. Well, I say unidentified. 2087, 2087, okay. Well, 2087. Nice to meet you. Light cruisers. New orders, fire on their battleship as well. Battleships, also your secondaries on that enemy battleship, please. No, wait, the torpedo boat. Kill it with righteous fire, please. Or don't. As long as it dies, I'm happy with it. Well, didn't die, but good enough. That thing is no longer a threat. My torpedo boats, turn around. Let's see if we can use them again to draw some enemy fire away from the main ships. Diana, a battleship always goes first. It's the order of things. And oh dear, enemy battleship down. Main guns, secondary guns, please. King George. Wiggle around. In the meanwhile, my light cruisers are taking over the rear of the formation, hammering an enemy torpedo boat. Hopefully they'll be able to kill him, as my last 2 battleships are slowly but surely catching up. Oh, that looks painful. Light cruisers, please hit the torpedo boat. It's nice that you're shooting at them, but, you know, killing them is even nicer. Ooh. 2 of my battleships close together, and the Erin took the full force of the shots going into the ocean. I really wish you could manually set your battleships to change or leave formations or not. The way it's handled right now is sometimes annoying. Torpedoes, aggressive launch. And that goes for all of you. Aggressive launch those torpedoes. Come on, turn in, turn in, turn in. Light cruisers, for F's sake. Why is it always the light cruisers that blow up my own torpedo boats? You know, the only way to do this is if I would now say to all my warships, stop shooting at that battleship. All ships fire at these ships, and only them should I move in with my torpedo boats. It's a bit frustrating. This is also frustrating. Look what's going to happen here. Well, you dodged it. I am impressed. Somehow. Ooh, that was a nice salvo, I think. Had the right feeling to it. Now, will this torpedo hit my own ship? I mean, let's face it. Dodge. Yes, it did, ladies and gentlemen. I torpedoed my own vessel. However, I did score several hits on the Schwaben with the torpedoes for a total of 7 torpedo hits and a ram, yes. Not just in the Second World War, but also here. I honestly can't remember what time I was in, but 1904, 1905, British small ships will charge enemy battleships and ram them to death. Hip hoy for the Royal Navy. And torpedo boats. I wish I could replace you for long-range German long-range destroyers. Well, talking about enemies, what is going on here? Light cruisers, turn around. Battleships, please nuke the Nassau. Because my cruisers in this turn are going to get very close to their main guns. I don't want that. Although their rear turret is disabled, I think. No, it's only damaged. Yeah, I really want that gun gone. Or the entire ship gone. You. Assist there, please. No. Selected the entire division again. Whoops, my bad. I only wanted world peace. No. Das Ocean. There we go. Do we have any more fun German names? The Siegfried? The Preußen. Well, the Preußen is a strong name. But what about my own British ships? The King George. King George is a good name. Redoubtable is a good name. Royal Oak, well, yeah. And of course I can't say nay to the Hood, now can I? Yeah, we got some good names here on this battlefield. On both sides. The Schwalbe. Oh, I gotta be careful about that one. She might be pretending, after all, to retreat. For all we know, she will charge in again. Light cruisers. Please assist the battleships that are incapable of doing anything right today. And the Nassau really has to go. Way too close. That's more like it. And unlike the light cruisers, the battleships are quite capable of shooting over a ship. Well, most of the time. Jinxed it. In the meanwhile, my torpedo boats did attempt a run, but you did not fire your torpedoes. That was a bit of a shame. Now, let's assist them with some heavy fire on the Preußen, please. Because I'm gonna lose a torpedo boat here. And you know that is unacceptable. Ah! High casualties. Well, they don't have a lot of crew members, so... Ooh, she did... Yes, she launched her torpedoes before she died. And they actually hit as well. Very nice, very nice. Keep going. You can do it. Launched one torpedo. That is a bit oh, there we go. I was gonna say one torpedo, that's a bit disappointment, and we have a dud. And one exploded, and one hit for a lot of damage. The Preußen is slowly losing her boiler power. Perfect. The Siegfried, in the meanwhile, has turned around and is running And I completely forgot about my light cruisers in this engagement. Same with my torpedo boats. This way, please. That's that line, and okay. Oh dear, we are in trouble. The Schwalbe. I should have known. Evil Schwalbe. Secondaries, please finish that one off. The Brazen, you have torpedoes. There are 2 ships in your formation, though. Where's the second one? What? Why is the Quail still in formation? Ooh, look at that. Never seen that before. It is a bit frustrating that she remains in the formation, though. I can't even select her anymore to detach. And it completely stopped the Brazen from moving. Huh. That was interesting. In the meanwhile, the Schwalbe is going down. However, she did launch a torpedo, so torpedo avoidance on my light cruisers. Yes, did the job. Goodbye, Schwalbe. I would say it was a pleasure, but it really wasn't. With this battleship destroyed, my battleships can focus fire on the last remaining battleship, while the Brazen brazenly charges in, even though she really shouldn't have. Especially... yeah, what can I say? What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? My torpedo boats, well, my entire fleet hates them. There is like a internal conflict going on within my fleets. My capital ships and light escort ships really hate the torpedo boats. It can't be anything else. I mean, they keep targeting my torpedo boats. They want to get rid of them. I'm not entirely sure why this is. However, I have heard a rumor that the sailors from the torpedo boats are very good at soccer. And it could be that that is the main issue. It's a soccer thing. Or a polo thing. I mean, we are English after all. Yeah, let's go with polo. That sounds way better. This cruiser must be really scared right now. I would surrender, but this works too. I'm gonna call the battle here. I think I killed them all, and if not... yeah, I totally killed them all. 7,600 crew members killed, 15,000 victory points added to the list, and more importantly, more German ships dead. The Germans asked for a peace treaty. I started this fight with a 2-to-1 disadvantage in ship numbers. Now I have a 2-to-1 advantage. We still have 1, 2, 3 small engagements. We're gonna roll the die. Ladies and gentlemen, am I gonna win this? Yes or no? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Well, 3 victory points and we damaged the torpedo boat. Shall we do it again? The Preußen is a dangerous opponent. I think I'm gonna lose a cruiser if I do this. Let's try. Ooh, only light damage. Whew, lucky me. And an ambush. Well, I'm gonna take this ambush off screen, ladies and gentlemen, and I see you all next time. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye!